So some new details are emerging about the next Call of Duty title, now pretty much confirmed to be the sequel to 2019's Modern Warfare. It's already being called gritty, gruesome, and grim, and we're going to go through all of the new details in this video. So leave a like down below if you guys enjoy the video, and hit the subscribe button for more FPS content. So these leaks are coming from a source who doesn't really have a track record for leaks, but this information has since been verified by a reliable and reputable source in Okami Games. We're going to get into what he has said about this in a little bit. So the next Modern Warfare game will feature realistic gore that is now contingent on the caliber of the bullet. Combatants will lose limbs, but this won't always lead to a loss of consciousness, which is just fucking wild to think about. Combatants will now squirm and scream. Keep in mind, this is all in the campaign mode only. Earlier this year, it was reported that this game is titled under Project Cortez. That's the code name for Modern Warfare 2, and will display the war against the cartel. And according to this source, there will be no winners in this campaign. At the end of it, it instead shows the everlasting war on drugs. The campaign does now feature a moral system similar to the honor system in Red Dead Redemption 2, which means certain actions and decisions that the player makes will dictate the impact of several key moments within the campaign. Reports also indicate that there will be state-of-the-art weapon dynamics and revised interactivity within the campaign, whatever that means. Apparently, during high-intense moments, your character will react accordingly. For example, if ambushed, the character's hands will start to shake, which then will impact things like aiming, reloading, breathing, and apparently voice quivering during callouts. Again, this is all campaign-only stuff. I assume the multiplayer is going to be very, very similar to what we got in 2019's Modern Warfare. But in the campaign, weapon jamming will also be a thing, and bullets that are ejected from the chamber can actually be picked up and reused again, which is fucking awesome. But probably the craziest piece of intel is a PT-inspired mode that will replace Spec Ops this time around. A lot of people were thinking there's going to be a horror element to it, but Okami Games does confirm that the mode is basically going to be like Clean House, where you're moving through close quarters environments, people are jumping out trying to shoot at you. I don't know if there's going to be a little bit of procedural generation, maybe added for replayability. I would love to see if that mode would sprinkle a little bit of co-op in as well. That would be worth my time just as a game in itself. And that was actually something that I had requested back when I played Clean House in 2019. I was like, man, make this a mode, procedural generation, moving in co-op, unlocking and upgrading your characters. That would be absolutely insane. Okami Games does confirm that this mode will be pretty much exactly like that from a tweet 22 hours ago as of recording this video. So if this is all true, isn't it really sad that Call of Duty is now taking up the mantle for the more grounded, hardcore experience? Now, I know it won't rival the hardcore nature of most of the games that you guys all love, games like SWAT 4, the Escape from Tarkov's, but if you can crank the difficulty and run kind of a more hardcore rule set through this campaign and this whatever Spec Ops mode they're going to be calling it, it might be the best Call of Duty that we have seen in years, and it might actually scratch that itch of the more hardcore, grounded, SWAT-style games that we have been looking for years at this point. It's obviously not going to scratch the itch entirely, but it seems like it could be the closest experience that we could ask for from a AAA developer. Switching gears and heading over to the multiplayer side of things, known Battlefield and COD leaker Tom Henderson touts the return of skill-based matchmaking, which means that's all we're going to hear about come launch of this fucking game from players who are just looking to pub stomp. I'm curious to see what Activision is planning to do to combat the replayability of games like Battlefield 2042 with things like Portal. On paper, 2042 has a lot of things going for it that could keep it around long past the one-year life cycle of your average Call of Duty. As always, these are rumors and should be taken lightly, but having multiple sources confirm these details like Okami Games and VGC, I'm feeling pretty confident that the next Call of Duty is going to be a wild ride for tactical shooter fans. Combined with the ongoing support of Warzone, we have a real treat for us waiting next November. Until then, you can check out Vanguard, which is launching this Friday. I'm still not wanting to get it and might just say fuck it for another year and just wait for Battlefield next week on the 12th. Out of all the different studios that are working on Call of Duty, it seems like Infinity Ward and Modern Warfare are the only ones that are putting out a really quality product and are pushing the genre forward and kind of filling my needs for that modern FPS. But I'm always curious to hear your guys' thoughts down below. If you guys like the video, leave a like on it and subscribe for more FPS content. And check out my second channel for live stream VODs and other curated content that we're going to be putting over there in the future. My name is Big Fry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.